Hey guys, Brittany here with In Gear Media doing another local highlight. I'm standing in front of the Olalla Bay Market today. This business is packed full of a ton of history and it comes from so many amazing stories that we can look at in the Olalla Bay Landing, where they have a museum dedicated to the whole story. But let's go inside the market itself first and check out what all it has to offer. Once you step inside, you'll also see some more history, but you'll also see a lot of options to do some shopping. You'll see a lot of local wines and craft beers and ciders. You'll also have a beautiful coffee bar where you can get your morning coffee. Or if you want some food, they make their own pizza in-house on fresh sourdough bread. Once you have your pizza, your snacks, your drink, your coffee, whatever you choose to get, you can go sit outside. We're gonna go take a look now and talk a little bit about the history of this place. Now that we're outside, you can see this beautiful view and you can really take in the Puget Sound with whatever snacks, food, drinks of your choice. There's a lot of great areas to sit, but they also have a great event to kick off the new year called the Polar Plunge, where you can jump over the railing into the freezing cold water. It's really a great way to jump into the new year. But to talk a little bit about the history of this place, if you're from the area, then you've probably heard of the fire that happened back in August. It was quite devastating. There was also the king tide flood that happened in December, but this place really made an amazing comeback and it's great to see it up and running today. Let's go check out some more of the history in the museum that they have on site. So now that we're inside the museum, we are going to learn a little more about where this place came from, but to accurately depict that, I grabbed Marta, who is one of the managers here, and she's going to tell us more about this story.
Yeah, so a really big part of what we're doing here is preserving Olalla's history. So Olalla was founded in 1884. We've collected a lot of artifacts with help from the local community over the years, part of which is my dad's work with Starvation Heights, a book that he did in the late 90s. So this is a space that's open during business hours. It's our Olalla History Museum. We've got everything from our industry history. So we were a maritime town. We had a lot of farming. We had a lot of strawberry growing.
That came from all the logging and stuff, right?
That's right. So after they logged, the land was really great for strawberries. In fact, we were the strawberry capital of the world at one point.
Probably where the strawberry comes from in their logo.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit more about the store that used to always be here.
Yeah, so when my family moved here in the late 90s, it was Al's. Al's Market was really great because it had a meat market. So there was a lot of fresh meats and turkey jerky and lots of things that people would come down for. Over the years, they tried other things like pizza. And that's something that we decided when my parents took over the store a couple of years ago when we first started this journey to take and try to make better and create a destination that was not just about the beautiful view that we have, but also about the food.
So there's a lot more to this place. As you can see behind us, it might seem a little intimidating, but it's kind of a cool story and it's very interesting. Do you want to tell me more about that?
Sure, yeah. So our most famous or infamous resident is Dr. Linda Burfield Hazard. She was a doctor here in the early 1900s. She treated a lot of wealthy people that came from all over the world and were looking for something to increase their wellness. So she had a beautiful place that, or her dream was Wilderness Heights. The locals called it Starvation Heights because they would see people that had lost a lot of weight. They were walking around and they were a little bit of an odd sight.
You'll have to check out the book that is written on it. It tells a lot about the story, and like I said, it might be a little intimidating, but it's really fun. Thank you so much for telling us about the history of this place. You'll definitely have to check it out now that it's up and running and it's recovered from everything that has happened over the last year. So come check out Olalla Bay Market.